Breaking news. If it bleeds, it leads. In your news today.
You are now tuned in to Dirty Laundry Media.
Stand by.
What's going on, Dirty Laundry family? This is Bill Money, back in the building. Checking in again with another video. Thanks for tapping in. If you haven't already, please subscribe to Dirty Laundry Media. And go ahead and click on that like button for this video while we're at it. So right now you're going to see, we're going to go ahead and talk about Black Lives Matter's founder, Patrisse Cullors, and her recent acquisition of a $1.4 million Topanga Canyon home, which she bought with cash, following backlash over her $3 million property portfolio. This particular property, the $1.4 million Topanga Canyon home, has been in the news lately because Mrs. Cullors has decided to spruce up her property with a brand new wooden fence and electric gate around her 2,300 square foot property. Reports indicate that the cost of the exterior home improvements was in the $35,000 range. In addition, again, she has paid $1.4 million for the property, which is a 3-bed, 3-bath home. She paid for in cash. Peculiar fun fact is that there is no mortgage holder on the property. A realtor who checked the title documents confirmed that it was bought by an entity called Abolitionist Entertainment LLC. Again, that's Abolitionist Entertainment LLC. You can't make this shit up. Online records show it was registered in California last August with Cullors listed as an owner or member. Let's see, the pricey new installation also comes amid backlash over reports revealing Cullors has amassed a $3 million property portfolio owning 4 homes in upscale areas of California and Georgia. The funny thing about this fence that she recently decided to put up was the fact that a few years ago, BLM began to lock arms with open borders groups in proclaiming borders were immoral, among other things, and began to beat the drum for an open borders society here in America. And again, this coincides with what I've said from the beginning about Black Lives Matter, them being co-opted or perhaps planted on the scene by George Soros, his open society movement, because it seemed as if in the beginning BLM was going hard against the left. Either they were co-opted or either they were controlled opposition from the beginning, because ever since Trump took office, the Black Lives Matters has really been showing their hand. In fact, the main gripe that I lodged against BLM early on was that they were, anti-black male as far as his role in the home and in society. Then it was made readily apparent that their whole aim was to cash in on the deaths of black bodies, but there was no plan to elevate or lift the black bodies that were still alive. And we learned that when we learned that BLM raked in almost $100 million in cash from donations. And then shortly thereafter, Patrisse Cullors, who is a self-proclaimed trained Marxist, she stepped down shortly after she had amassed a property portfolio of over $3 million. So I guess for her, fences and borders work, but for America and the country, fences and borders don't work. So let's see a couple of fun facts about this gate. Let's see, it will have an electronic gate at the driveway, a walk-up door, a call box, and other safety measures such as cameras to keep the riffraff out. And this was one of the contractors on her property who stated that she wanted to keep out the riffraff. So you'll see some photos here. And I just want you to ask yourself, like, you know, if you're somebody who don't believe that borders matter and you saw fit to lend your voice or advocacy to a movement that seeks to pretty much eliminate our nation as we know it, because if you don't have borders, you don't have a nation, you don't have a country. If there's no line of demarcation, then there's, you know, nothing to stop anyone from overrunning your territory. So for me, the whole open borders movement was just a distraction. But I see some of my people who really haven't thought about the political ramifications of open borders. They haven't assessed the already negative impact of unfettered immigration, illegal or otherwise, that it has had on our country and as our community in general, the black community. Illegal immigration hurts us the most. So, you know, when I look at somebody like Patrisse Cullors, who swooped in, roused up the body politic with emotional based appeals, devoid of any true solutions, and then got the bag and rode off in the sunset. I'm like, at what point do black people begin to realize that we're being taken for fools? That we're being played like little boys and girls on the playground, and the upperclassmen are tricking us out of our lunch money. And this is happening every day. At what point do we wake up and say, wait a minute, I'm going to keep my lunch money in my pocket today. I'm going to use my common sense. Because in this case, the emotion is what's causing you to not use your logic. And if somebody can easily whip your emotions into a frenzy and cause you to make a decision based on these emotions, then 9 times out of 10 you're going to make the wrong decision. And I keep seeing this occur, and I'm just wondering when it's going to stop. So again, you know, I just wanted to drop this on the line because, you know, if you look at some of my older videos, I've railed against illegal immigration, unfettered immigration, the negative effects that it's had on the black community. And then I see an open borders proponent, so-called, quickly throw a fence up so she could avoid riffraff, because she knows the importance of borders. She knows the importance of fences. She knows the importance of having a solid line of demarcation between your property and the outside. So yeah, drop down in the comment section. Let me know what you think about Patrisse Cullors, her $3 million real estate portfolio, and her recent addition to her $1.4 million Topanga Canyon home, an electric fence and gate to keep the riffraff out. Thanks again for tuning in to Dirty Laundry Media. And again, happy Monday. And I'll see you on the other side. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that like button for me. Thank you.